I walked outside one day and a man was standing there. He had a great big beard and lots of hair. He said, "Won't you come down to the shore and join my jolly crew? We'll wander out."
Ahoy! Hello, Mermaid Planktina.
Hi, Captain Seaweed Sam.
Aye, you sound like you've lost your pet seahorse. Arrrgh.
I'm sorry, Pirate. I've just been kind of down lately.
Aye, oh no, what's wrong? Arrgh. What can I find a bottle of rum for ye?
It's just that I'm worried. I'm worried about the community. There's been trash floating everywhere. I think some of the fish are becoming sick due to pollution. And there are dangerous motorboats everywhere. I just don't know what to do.
Ahoy. Well, have you tried calling your local representative?
Huh?
Or contacted local community organizers.
What?
Ahoy, Mermaid. If you want change in your community, you need to understand who's governing it. Methinks you need a little education. Aye, my parrot concurs. Political systems, ahoy. Aye, our government is divided into different systems. That's the federal or national system, the state system, or the city system. The federal government be made of 3 separate branches. These branches be designed to keep an eye on one another so that no one branch becomes more powerful than the other. Aye. The executive branch is led by the President, Barack Obama, who serves a 4-year term and is limited to 2 terms. He is the head of the federal government and leads the cabinet, which is made up of secretaries from each of the different departments, like education, agriculture, and labor. Garr. Aye, the president proposes a federal budget and either signs or vetoes the laws passed by Congress. He be the chief representative of the U.S. government.
Wow! Can I call the president to come and clean up all the trash around here then?
Not exactly, although I'm sure he would like to help. But I haven't even told you about the legislative branch yet. The Congress is made up of 2 houses, the House of Representatives and the Senate. Congress passes laws and amendments and can override the president's veto with a 2/3 majority vote. Aye. The House of Representatives is made up of 435 members. Each state gets its number of congresspersons based on its population. Congresspersons serve 2-year terms and do not have term limits. Where I'm from, New Mexico, pirates are plenty in New Mexico, you know. Our representatives be Martin Heinrich, Ben Ray Lujan up north, and Harry Teague down south. The Senate is made up of 100 members. Each state gets 2 senators. Senators serve 6-year terms. That's a long time, but it's good. With 1/3 of the Senate up for election every 2 years. New Mexico senators be Jeff Bingaman and Tom Udall. Ahoy, me mateys.
Maybe Jeff and Tom can help then.
Yeah, maybe. The judicial branch includes the Supreme Court, which is the highest court of the land, and it's made up of 9 members. They be appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. They serve a life appointment and can resign or be impeached for bad stuff. The Supreme Court rules on court cases and whether laws be constitutional or not. John Roberts is the current Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Now let's talk about the state system. It'd be divided into executive, legislative, and judicial branches, just like the federal system. The head of the executive branch of the state government is the governor. He or she serves a 4-year term and can only serve 2 terms. There's kind of a pattern here. New Mexico's governor is Bill Richardson. He heads the cabinet, which includes secretaries from different departments, just like the federal kingsmen. The governor proposes the state budget, and signs or veto state laws passed by the legislature. Arrrgh.
Gee, he sounds pretty important.
Aye, that he is, Planktina. My sweet, sweet Planktina. But we're not done yet. Arrgh, shiver me timbers. The state legislature is composed of two houses, the House of Representatives and the Senate. The legislature passes state laws and amendments and can override the governor's veto with a 2/3 majority vote. Sounds like we've heard this before. The House of Representatives is made up of 70 members, and each House district is determined by population. They serve 2-year terms, and there be no term limits. The Senate is made up of 42 members. Each Senate district is determined by population. They serve 4-year terms and do not have term limits either. The Supreme Court of New Mexico is made up of 5 members. They be appointed by the governor and confirmed by the Senate. They serve a life appointment and can resign or be impeached. The Supreme Court rules on court cases and if state law be constitutional or not. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of New Mexico is Edward Chavez.
This seems like important stuff. Thanks for teaching me about it, Captain Seaweed Sam. But didn't you say there was another level of government?
Aye, that's right, Planktina. Now, my city of Albuquerque has a mayor-council form of government. The two parts check on each other to make sure that everything is working properly. The mayor serves 4-year terms and has no term limits.
Wait a minute, Seaweed Sam. The president has term limits, and the governor has term limits. Why is this?
Well, that's one of the things about my city of Albuquerque. You know, it used to have term limits, but it doesn't no more, and I don't like that. See, he be the head of government and heads all the departments. He proposes a city budget and signs or vetoes city laws and ordinances passed by the council. The current mayor be Martin Chavez. The city council is made up of 9 members. Each council district is determined by population. They serve 4-year terms and no term limits, just like the federal and the state. The city council passes laws and ordinances in the city budget. The council can override the mayor's veto with a 2/3 majority or supermajority, and the current president of the council is Isaac Benton. I'm a parrot concur.
I see. So could the council help me out then?
Ahoy, of course. Arrrgh, that's their job. But you need to reach out to. You can call or write the officers of your representative at the city, state, or federal level and let them know what concerns you have about your community. Arrrgh. To ensure that you have people in office that care about the things you care about, you have to go out and vote. Shiver me timbers. It is one of the most powerful things you can do.
Okay, so if I contact the right elected officials and tell them about my problems, they'll take care of them?
Arrrgh. Well, contacting them is an important step, but real change takes time and a lot of hard work, Planktina. You may have to keep bugging them until they listen to you. It helps if you get together with other people that feel the same way you do and speak with one voice. Community organizations like the Southwest Organizing Project, SWOP, help bring people together to take actions that change things in their community. Sometimes it involves talking to politicians, and sometimes it's a matter of doing the hard work ourselves. But things be a lot easier when you have friends helping. In fact, why don't I help you right now and clean some of this trash?
Gee, thanks, Captain Seaweed Sam. Now that I know about all these political systems, I can start thinking about other ways to improve my community. Everybody should know this stuff.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
Said, won't you come down to the shore and join my jolly crew? We'll wander around the world beneath the skies of blue. We'll sail upon the 7 seas, travel near and far. Take from the rich and give to the poor and say har, 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 har. We'll go out on the ocean. And when the coast is clear, we'll eat birthday cake. Each day of the year, we'll land on a little island. Then we'll form a choir, blow on whistles and kazoos, and dance around a fire. We'll sail upon the 7 seas, travel near and far. Take from the rich and give to the poor, and say har, 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 har. If we see the Navy, we will shout with pride.